It's raining, it's pouring, unboxings are boring. It's not the first time I've said that, and it probably won't be the last.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Josh from 91 Tech.
Today we are unboxing the iPhone SE 3, and I'll be giving just a few of my not so great impressions of it. No, it seems to be an okay phone, but well, you'll see what I mean. I'm not huge on a few aspects of it, but overall I am happy to see a new SE 3. It's always been one of my favorite phones, specifically more the first one, but let's not beat around the bush here. Let's go ahead and get to the desk and start unboxing the iPhone SE 3. So here's the box, pretty darn simple and small. This just came in today. As you would expect, there's not a whole lot to it.
We can start by peeling off the paper sticker things on the back here. One at the bottom, one at the top. This box is really small, by the way. Just want to emphasize that. I know it's kind of a common thing now, but I can never get over it. Taking off the top, well, there's the iPhone right there. And as we pull it out, we can see the two things this phone comes with, and that's about it. So there's the charger, which is USB-C to Lightning, of course. I'm actually not a fan of this. I really like USB-C. I think it's the way to go. But my problem is that a lot of people buying an iPhone SE, they might not have a USB-C charging brick, and of course we don't get one here. They may not even have a USB-C plug-in in their house. They might have an older computer. So yeah, basically the way to fix this would be put a brick inside, even if it was just a small one, but I guess Apple has to make that money. And then there's the paperwork, which, if you can call it that because there's like nothing here, there's the SIM tool, a pamphlet, and then a single Apple sticker. Apple is very generous these days. Okay, sarcasm aside, looking at the phone itself, we can go ahead and peel off the plastic and get this started turning it on. We get booted to the hello screen, and I'll go ahead and set this up. And just as I do that, the design here is very simple. It's the same as the past iPhone SE2. Looks the same, it feels the same, it's extremely light. Same old iPhone SE, except now with the A15 chipset and 5G networking, which is impressive on a phone like this. But I was kind of joking with a friend, it's kind of like putting a Ferrari engine in like a PT Cruiser. This design has been around for the better part of 8 years now, and here we're getting yet another iPhone with it. And I don't have a problem with the design per se. My issue is that they're not improving on it. The camera is the same as what was in the iPhone 8. It'll take better pictures because the software and processing abilities have gotten much better, but it's still the same camera sensor as a 5-year-old smartphone. That to me is pretty darn brutal. And at $430, this isn't exactly a budget phone. It is, but it isn't. Unless you're into iPhone, this could be a bit of a hard sell. But getting this set up, of course, Touch ID, it's very fast and easy to set up. I always forget just how good it is. And getting into the phone itself, we've got iOS 15. Not a whole lot to say. It feels fast. I mean, this is the same chipset that's in my current iPhone 13 Pro, and that is nuts. And so yeah, that's the unboxing. This is it if you plan on buying one of these.
Okay, so my impressions of the iPhone SE in a single word. Meh. That is a word, right? Is that a... that's a word. That's like an onomatopoeia. Is that an onomatopoeia? Do you even know what an onomatopoeia is? I just like the word onomatopoeia, honestly. That was one of my favorite words in English class. Onomatopoeia. No, but seriously, meh.
I'll be, of course, doing a full review on this phone in a little bit and kind of give it a proper shot, see how I feel about it. The biggest thing I want to see is battery life. Apple does say the battery should be about 2 hours better. They did make it a little bit bigger, which is really good to see, and it should be more optimized. So yeah, I am very curious about that. I like the size, kind of. I know some people like the size, some people don't. The home button design, I mean, some people really like the home button, and that's totally fine. I'm over it myself. I like the newer designs, and I do think that most people, if they actually tried the gesture system, like I know some family members who really don't want to move to it, but it's not very hard. You know, you swipe up from the bottom to get home. It's not much harder than clicking a home button, if it's even harder, but it is what it is. Haptics here feel great. The home button itself feels good, you know, with the capacitive touch. Touch ID is blazing fast as ever. The design, I got the white one here this time, so this is, I believe, the Starlight White. I think the color's name is different, but I don't think it's actually different. It's got the black bezels on the front. I think I said this last time with the iPhone SE2, but I do like this change going to the black bezels. I feel like it blends in with the experience a little bit better. The white ones always looked a little bit off to me, minus the iPhone 4. I liked the white bezels on the iPhone 4. The Retina display, I've seen a lot of people saying that the display here is horrible and that it's so out of date. I think it's fine. It's a small screen, it's 4.7 inches. Retina 326 pixels per inch, that's the same count as the iPhone 11, which isn't much more than this phone. So everything to me looks pretty good, pretty crispy. It's not OLED. It's not an insanely high pixel density, but you got to think about the target audience here. Most aren't going to care, and that's going to apply for a lot of this phone for me. You kind of have to look at it through the goggles of somebody. Through the goggles? What kind of phrase? Well, through the eyes of somebody, of someone who would buy this phone. That's not me. It might not be you. This isn't for the average tech enthusiast. The amount of power here is insane. The potential is ridiculous. It's off the charts. But the actual phone phone itself, it's quite limiting. The only thing I think that could affect a lot of the average audience is the battery life, and of course the camera. I mean, everyone wants a good camera, so we will have to see how those hold up, although I am not exactly too hopeful. I think the camera will probably be fine, but the battery life, yeah, no, I'm super skeptical there. It's just a small phone. Also, part of my problem with this is if you look at Apple's website, they market this as love the power, love the price. So they're trying to appeal to the budget audience, but the iPhone 11 is not much more than this, and it's better. It is just better. So you say love the price, but the price to me is not reflective of what this phone is. Yeah, the power is insane, but the phone itself is really lacking. All right, I'll save the rest for review. I might actually do a video comparing the SE3 with the 11. Let me know if you want to see that. So yeah, those are my impressions. Meh is a good word to describe it. It's a phone. It's the iPhone SE2, but with an A15 chipset. For better or for worse, that's what we got here. 580 Canadian dollars down the drain, but it'll be fun to review, so look forward to that.
Okay, so I think that's about it for now. I'll save some stuff for the actual review because we're going to give it a fair shake. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if so, maybe hit that like button and consider subscribing for probably not so much unboxings, although I do have some more kind of classic iPhone unboxings coming up. Actually, I ordered them a little bit back and they're starting to arrive. I still haven't gotten the one that's supposed to come to Canada yet. I haven't been down to the States to pick the rest up, but we'll be doing that soon, hopefully, and that'll be fun. But anyways, you can follow me on socials if you'd like at 91_tech. We have a Discord server, link in the description, and yeah, thanks again for watching. I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and I will see you all next time.